This is a water pump, and I'm going to show you how it works because I'm in the middle of doing an aquarium change. So this guy is actually going to submerge all the way, and there is a power cord that will hook to power in my bathroom here. You also need this tubing. This just fits right on top of the air filter, the air pump. And we're going to put the air pump down in the water. We're going to submerge it all the way down. It's nice and heavy, so it stays upright. Hang on, let me move it so you can see it. Okay, so it's submerged down there in the water. There's no on or off switch. It's on when it's plugged in. So you need to make sure that you have the other end of the tube in your fish tank before you plug it in. Ask me how I know that's a problem. So it's not a problem for this. It's just a problem to note so that you don't end up spraying water all over wherever your fish tank lives. So it's kind of a two-person job unless you can both plug in and hold the other end. Don't plug it in right now in your fish tank. So I'm going to start it and let you see this. And then I'm going to cut and show you what it looks like coming out the other end. My fish tank is kind of just out the door, but it's a little too far to just do bucket after bucket after bucket. So this is so handy and makes it really easy for me to put water back in my tank. And if your tank is really far from a water source, then this is really key because you can get tubing that's as long as you need it to be so that you can pump water into your tank. Pretty sweet. So I'm going to show you how it works. So I'm going to go, hang on, not yet. All right, here you go. We got the plug. And I'm going to go put it in. Yep, put it in the tank. All right, so we've got our one end in the tank, and we're going to plug it in. Go ahead, guys. Let me let you hear it working. So it's going. You hardly even notice it. So I'm going to cut it, and I'm going to show you what it looks like on the other end. Okay, so here's the other end, and we've got our tube here. Look how smoothly that water's coming out. It's just pumping so smoothly and nicely. I've had this water pump for a year. It is working awesome. So yeah, if you stick the tube all the way down in the water, then you don't get the loud water noise. But you just have to watch out that you're not messing up the stuff that's inside your tank with that water flow. So something to keep in mind. But this water pump is incredible, and it makes doing water changes in your aquarium much simpler. So again, when we're ready to be done, there's no picking this up. The water's going to keep coming until my water bucket is empty. So you have to cut the power to it. So it's kind of a two-person job. Make sure you got somebody nearby who can pull the plug when you are done putting water in your tank. So as long as the water level is above the pump, this pump is going to work amazingly. As the water starts to go below the pump, it's going to start struggling to get water through, and it'll start getting really bubbly. So you just need to make sure that your water level stays above that water pump for best results. You can see the water is going down. This thing was this full like 5 minutes ago. So it's also speedy. Okay, so the water level is getting below the pump now, and so it's starting to get frothy and bubbly. So you got to keep the water level above the pump.